Hey guys, Robert Lee here, and welcome to Robert Lee Fitness. First off, I'd like to apologise for the fact that I haven't posted a video in ages. I'm sorry about that, but I promise you I'm going to post a lot more content in the future. Now on to today's video. Today's video is going to be about my top 5 tips for leading a healthier lifestyle. Tip number 1, drink more water. You know, the clear stuff. It's good for you. So for men, the daily recommended amount is 2 litres a day, and for women it's 1.6 litres a day. So for men that's roughly 10 glasses of water, and for women that's about 8 glasses of water. Now the reasons why you should drink more water is the body's made up of roughly 70% water, and when you exercise you sweat a lot more, just throughout the day in general. Your body sweats, and when you go to the toilet as well, and just for breathing, actually, you lose water. So it's important that when you exercise or throughout the day, you constantly drink water and replace the fluid that's lost. The way to tell if you're hydrated enough is if you look at your pee when you go to the toilet. Might seem a bit weird, but if the clearer it is, the more hydrated you are. You can find like a sort of Dulux colour chart for that if you look on the NHS website and on Google, there's loads of them. Tip number 2, eat a balanced diet. So what makes up a balanced diet, you might be asking, is according to the government guidelines and the Eat Well guidelines, your diet should be made up of 10 to 15% protein. So protein is your red meats, nuts, fish, and from like artificial sources as well, like protein shakes, etc. And you also need 30 to 35% fat in your diet. So fat obviously is in dairy products, some little bit of meat, those sorts of things. And also the final part of a balanced diet is 50 to 60% carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are your sort of starchy foods, your pastas, your breads, potatoes, that sort of thing. So there is a bit of room for manoeuvre on some of those, but you don't want to mess around with those too much. So some of these diets you see around, these fad diets, just ignore them. The reason why people lose weight with those diets is because they're simply not eating enough calories. They're in a negative caloric deficit, so they lose weight because they're not getting the calories that they need. So just follow a balanced diet is the best way to go. Tip number 3, eat low GI foods. So GI stands for glycemic index, and low GI is essentially foods that are broken down more slowly. And some examples of low GI foods are things like porridge, brown rice, beans and pulses, nuts, those sorts of things. Now the reason why these are good is because they make you feel fuller for longer, so you don't eat as much. So they essentially, because they're slow digesting, they suppress your appetite, so you feel much fuller for longer, so you don't eat as much during the day, which is why people that are wanting to lose weight should aim to eat a lot of low GI foods. Tip number 4 might seem like an obvious one, but try to exercise daily. If you're wanting to lead a healthy lifestyle, you need to make sure you're exercising. Exercise, it depends really. There's lots of different goals you might have for exercise. You might want to lose weight, you might want to gain muscle, get more toned, that sort of thing. But you need to make sure you try to exercise daily, if not 3 times a week. The final tip, and possibly one of the most important tips, is rest, aka sleep, not exercising, that sort of thing. And the reason why we need to rest is we need to allow the body to recover. If you're exercising non-stop, your body's got no time to recover. So although I did say exercise daily, I would try and build in at least 1 rest day a week, or just active recovery where you just do some sort of light cardio or some light walking, that sort of thing, because you need to allow your body to recover. It also helps to prevent injury. So there you have it, that was my top 5 tips for leading a healthier lifestyle. If you've got any tips or suggestions of your own, feel free to leave a comment. Also, if you've got any questions, leave a comment below or send me a tweet. My Twitter is in the description. Also, don't forget I'm offering the low price of £5 fitness program design. So if you're wanting to get fit this new year, I'm happy to design you a fitness program for just £5. There'll be a link to all this information in the description. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share on Twitter. I can't emphasize enough how much sharing helps. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe.